Hello, Sagittarius. It is Monday, it's October 5th, and you are watching this because your sun, moon, or rising sign was in Sagittarius at the moment of your birth. Thanks for being here. If you would like to read your horoscope in writing, check out my blog on lightgoddessalchemy.com. The blog page is called From My Muse to You. You can read your horoscope, other folks' horoscopes, and you can check out the collective introduction that I did that's pretty long. I was going to read it to everybody, but I am too talky otherwise. So we'll just stick to the good stuff that applies to you here in this video. Sagittarius, there is a better way. Start with the better way to run your own Sagittarius energy. Travel, if it's safe, healthy, and responsible. For instance, traveling right now in a way that would put people who are important to you at risk is not going to fly. That is not a better or good use of Sagittarius energy. But if you go through the effort to make sure that your plan is taking into consideration the health of people around you and yourself, then this is something that absolutely you can explore. And that would be a good use of the energy, okay? Also making sure that it's responsible with regard to your finances and any obligations in terms of what you have signed up for when it comes to your work. There are responsible ways to get out of obligations that we have changed our mind about. So communicating, delegating, asking for help. Those are the ways that you can get out of obligations that may be making you feel like you can't do some exploring that you want to do. So the advice here is not to explore without speaking to anyone. It's to tie up these loose ends, delegate responsibilities, and then take appropriate action if it is safe and makes financial sense to you. That is making good use of Sagittarius. Other ways to make good use of your energy in terms of like expanding your horizons, doing some work around, okay, so this is coming up for you because part of the Sagittarius archetype and part of what Sagittarius is doing with us here on the planet is helping us to experience and enjoy other cultures and appreciate other cultures, right? Well, we're in a time right now that is really tricky because while Sagittarius is open and excited about exploring and adventuring and experiencing things from a different perspective, new flavors, sights, and sounds, colonization has been happening simultaneously. So there is this corruption of the experience as a result of capitalism and colonization, okay? Decolonize your Sagittarius experience. And one way that you may be able to do that is by learning, for instance, about cultural appropriation from people whose cultures you have been appreciating and you're concerned you may have been appropriating. So for me, that would be signing up for a workshop being led by someone who is indigenous to the land of India, where so much of what I've been inspired by in terms of like the energy systems through the chakras and yoga and meditation, these are things that I have learned and experienced through Western businesses. So I got access to that through businesses run by Westerners, and I really don't know if the transmission was clean. There's some work that I need to do there, and that would be one use of Sagittarius energy that would also be in the realm of being responsible and holding ourselves accountable in a new way. And so I invite you to do something similar to that as well. A lot of the mind expanding opportunities available to us right now are going to be through Zoom, and I'm getting it that you don't love it. I totally understand that, and so I hope that you're able to get your needs met in other ways where you can't gather in groups still. I understand that's hard and feeling really frustrating. Please continue to show up and work within your community in the ways that you can, and networking is a part of our Gemini collective destiny that we're actualizing right now. So the Sagittarius opposition to our destiny, your Sagittarius unresolved karma is really being flared up, and one of our responses has been to attempt to flee from traumatic situations or situations that are not meeting our needs to try to find something better. And in the blog, I called it the "fuck it, I'm out" response. This response is going to be continuously flared up within you, and I don't see an end of that until 2021, but it is not the answer. That is not what will lead you to what you want. The answer will lie in responsible use of your skills and strengths, honest admissions of weaknesses so that you may be supported, so that our community may contribute to our and your wellness and wholeness. If interacting with others is irritating this week, come back repeatedly and practice coming back to your center. Pull out, okay? So you're not getting what you want, okay? You're not getting what you want in Sagittarius land. You're freaking out. You want to take off. You want to take drugs. I don't know what you want to do. You want to get out of here, right? Take a breather, pull way back, and give yourself the big picture view, which is a Sagittarius quality, being able to see things from a broader perspective. And from that view, just observing what's taking place, observing your own behavior, observing the person that you're interacting with, and see the beauty in the human error, that without being in this human body where we are so fallible and prone to making mistakes, we couldn't do any of the fun things too. We couldn't have an orgasm if we weren't in this body. We couldn't smell a delicious pie baking, right? See the beauty in being human from that big picture view, and then practice returning to the neutral mind and asking from that place what the next steps are. Either your inner guide will know, or the person that you're interacting with will have an idea. From your perspective, remember that it's okay to say, I don't know. It's just as okay to say, I'm overwhelmed. Can we take 5? Or I'll know more after I process. Are you open to tabling this until Thursday? Thursday, by the way, should be a great day for you. It's feeling like a good day to launch a new item, give a presentation, ask for a raise, or socialize and celebrate in a healthy and safe way with friends. I recommend getting together with a Virgo. I think that could be a good experience. And enjoy honest yet witty banter with air signs. If that could be super fun, you could really enjoy hanging out with some air signs. But if conflict arises with the Libra, return to that neutral mind for the win. Okay? You got this. Bye-bye.